You felt the aura 10 scrolls away? What you mean? What you mean you felt the aura 10 scrolls away? Get the
Look, I know it's finna sound corny, but let me explain this real quick. But we're gonna start with the definition. What exactly is aura? Aura is an atmosphere or a quality that seems to surround and be generated by a person, thing, or a place. And if you got a bird brain or it's hard for you to understand what we saying, then let me explain it to you like this. We gonna use this guy for example, Michael Jackson. If you go to your mom right now and you ask her, what was Michael Jackson like? She gonna probably say he was incredible, he was very talented, he can sing well, and all types of stuff. You know, a couple of days ago, I actually talked to my mom and asked her, yo, what was Michael Jackson like during his time? She went to go see him in his prime. This dude used to perform where internet wasn't really even a thing, and he would have females gasping for air. There would be people in a crowd that would get so shocked and feel his energy when he comes around. A person like Taylor Swift, she takes control of everything when she walks in that building. She got some of the craziest fans. They love her. It doesn't matter what she do. She don't even have to do anything. It's just her presence, her energy, and it doesn't have to be visible or anything like that. You just feel it. For example, like Sasuke, when he wore that black suit, he didn't even have to fight, but the way he just looked, that energy that he gives off, that's what you call aura. So yeah, you kind of get what I'm saying. People just really use this word for anything that look really cool without them doing anything, to be real. And don't get me wrong, there's people out there that are known for just having this word to their name. You feel me? Like Cardi, for example. Like anything that he do, anything that he posts, people find him so interesting for some reason, you know what I'm saying? And they just exploit the word aura. This word ain't got so bad that eventually it made it to the underground rap scene. And you will have tons of teenagers, tons of grown men, right, using this word towards anybody, to be honest with you. It's being used for rappers like Osama Son, Laserdom, Netspin, and you know with Molly Santana, she's a female, she looks good, they're gonna just automatically use that for her, you know what I'm saying? And here's a perfect example of why I say aura has ruined the underground. Y'all remember that whole Osama Son situation, right? Before that situation, you had tons of people saying, yo, Osama Son looks so cool, 1,000+ aura every picture that he posted and all this stuff, right? Corny as hell, cringe as but once he started getting all the past TikToks he done made of him being a child and doing the things that, you know, any teenager was doing during quarantine, right? You really had people saying, yo, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not messing with Osama Son no more. He done lost all his aura. It's sad. It's actually sad. I mean, even with Ian, right? He just had that whole situation where he did the same performance walkout as Lil Yachty. And you really had people out there typing full out paragraphs on why he lost aura or why he gained aura. It's just sad. It's corny as you get what I'm saying? It's very bad. And don't get me wrong, it's cool when you use this word for people that actually deserve the word. You feel me? Like Michael Jackson, Kanye. But at this point in the underground, we use it for anybody. And now the underground is doing this thing where if you don't have anything interesting about yourself, if you just a rapper and you don't look cool or you don't have aura points, then you're cooked. That's what they're gonna say. They actually think that way. It be grown men sometimes, but it's mostly teenagers, you know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, I'm finna explain why it is so corny and cringe, okay? If I ever meet one of y'all or my supporters, I don't care who you are, I'm gonna be real. I love y'all, but I'm gonna keep it real. Let me explain this. If I ever meet one of y'all and y'all come up to me and be like, yo, Dutie, your aura is crazy, I'm not gonna talk to you, and I just might walk away. The whole aura thing reminds me of the whole Riz thing that was going on. You know them cheese balls that walk around and be like W Riz and shit like that? It's almost worse with the whole aura thing. I don't want nobody around me in real life talking about aura. I just don't. I think it's cringe. I think you're a lame if you do that. Nothing about that word is cool at all. It's being overused for unnecessary things, and you actually have people out there comparing Netspin and Osama Son to Uzi and Cardi, talking about they have the most aura now. Like, I don't know what's wrong with y'all. I really just don't. Sometimes I think it's a troll, but when it constantly happens over and over again, I don't think that's a troll at this point. So yeah, let me stop chatting. I'm gonna go ahead and pass it to Slab.
Thank you, Duty, for putting me in this bid. Now let's talk about this aura, because not gonna lie, this ran into the ground the same way y'all running that other shit in the ground talking about boys slow down. Dear God, these fucking slang words have been overused, and it's not even used in the right context. It's like y'all just saying it just to say it. It's like you is spamming words, like y'all minions or some shit. Like you niggas just talk out y'all ass, just yapping and just saying words like a fucking. I can't even fucking explain it. How fucking annoying that shit is. Man, I feel like aura means something for real. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like aura means AKA I wanna fuck these because I don't know why. It feels a lot of zesty comments I see under these IG fucking comments in their Instagram pages, man. Y'all be saying some crazy shit. You felt the aura 10 scrolls away? What you mean? What you mean you felt the aura 10 scrolls away? Get the fuck out of here. Aura means presence. It doesn't mean looks. And I feel like us, when we keep saying aura, it feels like we're liking the image more than the actual rapper itself. And I feel like that's a real bad thing in the underground, because we would just move on to the next that really just has aura, who's just really just popping. And it looks like we're just having a lot of dopamine artists who we just like for the meantime, who's feeling our dopamine right now, who's speed running the underground. But for the most part, we're just going to move on to the next vibe and the next vibe and the next vibe. And it looks like we're not even truly liking these rappers. It looks like we're just having a fucking dopamine chronic online fucking illness in this fucking underground space. Not gonna lie, there is a lot of niggas who really do got aura in this underground space. I'm gonna be honest. When you really do see him, you really do get nervous. You really do get like, he's right in front of me. Destroy Lonely is right in front of me. I'm gonna keep it a band. That is true. They do have a lot of presence to them. They do have aura. But for the most part, what I see online is the same shit I've been seeing in 2022 when y'all was saying cuteness overload. I'm really starting to believe y'all like these Atlanta niggas because they got dreads and they black with tats. And they got to carry the little Gen 5. Yeah. It's getting a little gay in here. And there's nothing wrong with being gay. I'm going to be honest. There ain't nothing wrong with it. Now, in my opinion, I think you're gay as shit. But for the most part, I think you little niggas do have an identity crisis and you don't really truly know what you truly are. You don't know if you're straight or you know that you're gay. It is what it is. But for the most part, I think we got to start looking at these as true musicians, or we just looking at these as sexy IG models that rap part-time here and there. So for the most part, because you guys like the look, but do you like the music? And that's a real question we should be asking ourselves.